That's right, day off today. I decided I wanted to start the day with a movie. This is Yogi Bear. You remember the cartoons? Yogi Bear wears a little hat and a little tie and a collar. His best friend is Boo Boo. They're always trying to steal picnic baskets. They're always in confrontation with Ranger Smith. Yeah, that's this movie. That's pretty much how it starts. We're introduced, of course, right away to Yogi Bear, voiced by Dan Aykroyd in this. And I think he does a really good job, actually. It sounds just like Yogi Bear did in the cartoons. He's not hugely funny, though, and that's kind of the thing about this movie. Also, Justin Timberlake is the voice of Boo Boo Bear, and he sounds just like Boo Boo did back in the old cartoons. I think he does a really good job of the voice work here as well. You get Ranger Smith, who's played by Tom Cavanaugh, an actor I'd seen, I think, on the Flash TV show. Good actor. He's super cheesy in this. You get Ranger Jones, who's a character that was never in the cartoons. He's a junior ranger or whatever, played here by T.J. Miller. You get Anna Faris in here as the stuck-in kind of romance for Ranger Smith. I can't remember her name, but she's supposed to be like a environmentalist. She wants to come and make a documentary film. Her and Ranger Smith fall in love and blah, and who cares. Then your main antagonist of this movie is the mayor. Now, Jellystone Park is like this huge park. I always thought it was supposed to be like Yellowstone. It's like this giant area. But apparently it's owned by the municipal government of this whatever town. And the mayor, he goes over budget all the time and he wastes money and stuff. And he decides that he wants to sell the park in order to make more money and meet the deficit. And he's also running for governor of the state. Of course, they don't specify what state this is in. They don't say what town he's supposed to be mayor of. Yeah, so the mayor wants to sell off the park and sell it to like logging companies so he can make money. Jellystone Park is celebrating its 100th anniversary, and of course the ranger doesn't want to see that happen. But they're kicked out of the park. Ranger Smith gets reassigned, and they make Ranger Jones in charge of Jellystone Park. It's not that complicated of a plot. I just don't want to go over it again. But let's just say this. I mean, the CGI Yogi Bear looks alright. And Boo Boo, of course, same thing. Them and a turtle are the only things that are CGI in this movie. The rest of it's all live action. And the live action part is all pretty much like every other kids movie out there. The plot is exactly like every other kids movie out there. But there's not enough Yogi Bear hijinks in there. You know what I mean? Like, we're focusing too much on these rangers and like what they're going to do with this park and all that stuff. And I wanted to see the whole movie from Yogi Bear's perspective. Or, him on screen with basically every scene, or he should be. It's his movie. But no, it seems like the Ranger Smith is the main character in here. That's kind of dumb. I guess, like, Yogi's supposed to be like an anti-hero or something. Yeah, he does bad stuff, and he steals people's picnic baskets and whatever, and terrorizes campers, apparently. Enacting these crazy plans to get picnic baskets and stuff, but you really only see that like once, maybe twice near the beginning of the movie, and then of course the ending. And the ending, he flies around on a hang glider thing that he built himself to steal picnic baskets with. It somehow ends up on a raft, and there's some Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom type raft falls in there. Yeah, it's all pretty dumb, and it's pretty easy to follow. It's for kids. It's like, I just think that, if this is for kids, put more of Yogi Bear in there and make him do kind of funnier stuff. Like, make it fun for kids. Like, when I watch a kid's movie, I try and turn my adult brain off. I mean, I try and think like a kid when I'm watching these movies. And it just didn't really make me laugh, Maybe just because I've seen kind of the same thing over and over in a lot of kids' CGI animated features. Overall, I think I'd have to give Yogi Bear 2010 a C+. It's okay. It wasn't a waste of my time or anything, because it's only 80 minutes long. Although I never did get to any of these bonus features that could be significantly longer. But yeah, it's alright. It's not made for me. It's not like I have some, fandom of Yogi Bear that this movie has to adhere to. Otherwise, it's like, is this movie canon in the Yogi Bear universe? I don't know. They did exactly what I expected them to do. And maybe that's the problem, because it wasn't boring. It was just kind of like, we've been here many times before, and there's nothing really unique that stands out about it. I mean, I'm not disappointed by this movie. I mean, because it's Yogi Bear. I liked Yogi Bear when I was like 5, so what did I expect? I don't know. If I was 5, I'd probably love this. But, I'm not 5 anymore. So yeah, I don't know, C+. So until next time, folks, watch over your picnic baskets and have a good one out there.